Good morning, everyone. Behind these four walls, there lived a little bit of chaos in my outdoor pantry. I took 2 days to make it look new. I will admit, it's very unorganized. As I was organized that extra bedroom that I have and pantry, I really got things disorganized out here. And it's somewhat of, this is the catch-all where everything seems to want to go. So what I am doing is I'm going through all of my jars and I'm going to clean them up and see if I can make more room out here. Eventually, I want this to be my only pantry, and in the spare bedroom, that would be my reading nook. I have half the food in there, and by the end of next year, this will be my only pantry. I absolutely love this room. So I have a 4-tier shelf. I'm going to go ahead and put everything here, and that way I can get rid of that shelving unit. At least that's the idea. Let's see what we can do. Now this may take me an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm hoping I can get this all done. And when I get overwhelmed, I always start with one shelf at a time. Got rid of the shelf. Now I need to do some major cleaning in this corner. And I'm going to put my rocking chair out here. I have some lighting that I can actually use. I have a neat little extension cord here where I can use it with my solar. Needs a good vacuuming as well. But I'm starting to use up all of these spaces that I really needed to do something with them. It was so full of jars, I couldn't even use the spacing. All right, let's vacuum this up. Let's put a little chair out here, figure out what we're going to do. And I'm so glad this is done. I still have a few more jars I need to put away. So I just tucked them under, and now I got to go and hook them up to the solar. I have a solar panel outside, and that gives the lighting in here. So now what I'm going to do is just hook them all back up. And they're tucked behind the curtain, so now it looks a lot cleaner. And now we're just going to decorate this corner a little bit.
I really wasn't satisfied totally with this project, so the very next day I came up with some more ideas to try to make this room even better.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up this box. Now, this is a really big box, and I hope my scissors are sharp enough. I want to cut this size, the longest size here. And we're going to take this contact paper to make it like into a shelf. I'm finding all kinds of ways that I can not spend money and make things. Getting rid of large shelving units and making my own little temporary shelves. Actually, that goes the whole way down there, but I don't think this is going to be wide enough. It's not wide enough, so I might have to do two. So we're just going to go ahead and go like this. I'm going to go cut this off camera because this might take me like 20 minutes to do, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. All right, everyone, I'm out here in my cold storage. Currently, it is 39 degrees out here. It doesn't freeze, but there's basically no heat. So this is the last of my jars that are on the floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and now what I can do is I can double stack. So I'm going to go ahead and double stack my jars like this, working on this area, and that way now they're off the floor. They are double stacked, but we have this layer of protection between them. Now this is the oldest of the food that I have. Then I have that in front, so that way I know what I need to use up first.
I'm cleaning up the top of this refrigerator. This was full of jars of food, and that's what you've seen me put as the double layer on the floor. I'm trying to clean up my surfaces, and in the past, any little place I had, I was putting up jars. And now, since I'm consuming the food up, I'm having more blank spaces. So I'm really washing this whole area up. Now, this is the addition that was built on in 1963. So what you're seeing, that light actually was the outside of the mobile home, and then they put this little addition on. I have about 2 more shelves I need to get rid of yet, and that'll be in a couple months. But I feel really good about the project. I got a lot more done, and it is a slow progress because I'm not throwing everything away. You know, we're not getting a dumpster and just throwing everything. We're consuming the food, and it's helping me save hundreds of dollars a month. It really is. And it looks so much better once I clean everything up. So now I feel a little bit better about the progress of this. And it did take me more than 2 days. It was about 2 days to do it.
So now, since I worked in that cold storage, I know what foods I need to use up quicker. And that was what was on the floor, and now I made that into a little shelf area. Now, they won't be double stacked for more than about 8 weeks. That's the food I'm really going to focus on using up. So this here is really good, and it's zucchini, carrot, relish. Take that out, put that in the refrigerator. And then this here is some really good tomato barbecue sauce that was a little bit too thin. but that don't matter because I'm gonna make chicken barbecue and I'll put some of that in. One of my flaws is on here, I wrote on it, but the pen, it just faded out. And so I cannot pick out what it said. So I don't know what it said on it. I have something written on it. So I'm really making sure my things are labeled more. That way I know exactly what I was saying. Thanks again for watching today's video. And I really want to say a special thank you to all of you, my new subscribers. My channel has really jumped since New Year's Eve when I talked about how I am changing my perspective in my life with the finances and how I am deliberately choosing to live below poverty level. And I'm going to talk to you more about that and how, where am I coming up with that? Figure, statistics. I'm choosing to do it. And the reason why I'm choosing to do it is order to save money for my retirement. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.
Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit awhile,
The peas were 99 cents. This was $2. And the chicken was about, for this sandwich is about $2. So for $5, I have another $5 meal. Oh, and the roll. The roll wasn't much at all. Let's put another 50 cents on that. And now I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry.
she holds my heart enthralled. Then fill to me the parting glass. Good night and God be with you all. Oh, all the comrades that e'er I've had, they're sorry for my going away. comrades that